Good morning and or afternoon, class. Today, we're going to be jumping into phase 2 and 3 of our project. All right, hopefully getting or moving towards step 4, which is our town hall meeting. But today, you will begin working on your draft of the bill. You can also begin working on the PowerPoint since they work well together. All right. This packet will help you get through drafting that bill. There's even a sample bill in here that might help you out. All right. So let's explore how we're going to use this packet. All right. If you turn to page 2, that second page looks something like this. Has some arrows and boxes on it. All right. This is how we're going to be assessing our bills, okay? So I filled in some of these sections for you just to help you out this time around. For our next unit, you will probably have to fill this out yourself. But we are looking at the sources of devastation for Hurricane Katrina, all right? So, and we're responding to our guiding question, which is what environmental factors caused Hurricane Katrina to be so devastating, all right? So, one of those environmental factors is the fact that Hurricane Katrina is on the Gulf Coast. One of them is also the sea level of Hurricane Katrina. If you remember, most of New Orleans is under sea level, about 6 feet under sea level. All right. So we will know that a bill is good depending on how many of these sources of devastation you all can address. All right. So then below this, we have our problems. Now, for each bill, for each problem, you all fill out the problem number 2, 3, 4. All right. So one of our problems was the fact that 80% of the city was submerged underwater. All right. So I put that in there. And this is a direct result of the sea level. All right. So your bill should address some of these sources of devastation. If a bill does address these sources, I want you all to circle that source, and then below it, explain how it addresses this specific source of devastation. All right. So we'll get more into that as we're drafting our bills, but I just wanted to introduce this section to you all. All right. So as you all read this bill, I want you to be filling out this section. All right. If this bill does not address, so bill number 2 on page 3, if the bill does not address one of these sources, you're going to mark an X through it. I'll let you all know already, right now, that it does not address the fact that the Gulf Coast is near the equator where the water tends to be warmer, all right? It doesn't address that, might not be able to address that, all right? So this is something that I want you all to do as I release you. But before I release you, I wanted to go through the next 2 sections just to help you all out. So you all will be drafting your own bills. You can begin writing it here, or you can just go ahead and start typing it when you get the Chromebooks. And on the very back, I have a space where you can put your budget, all right? So as part of your bill, you're going to include a budget for the $500 million, how you're going to spend it. So you put your items on this left-hand side. You put the amount that you're going to use for each item and the cost, how much it's going to cost, all right? So this is how you're going to be filling out that budget. Once you finish, you can bring it up to me, and I will sign off just to look over your cost analysis, all right? But for now, at a voice level 0, I want you all to look over bill number 2. It's not a complete bill, but I want you all to just examine some of those steps, okay? Because this is how your bill, this is the format that your bill will take on, all right? And I want you to be filling out this graphic organizer. I'll be coming around to help you all out if you have issues, but look over the graphic organizer and fill out some of these problems as well that were caused by Hurricane Katrina, all right? So take about 8 minutes to complete this activity. Go.